We're going to go over how to use our new dot cam that we got installed. You're going to click on the presenter application on your desktop to open up the program needed to run your dot cam. So everything runs out of your computer now. It auto focuses, but if you need to adjust the zoom, the color, the orientation, the white balance, filters, you can change all of those up here as needed. You can also at the top, you can full screen it so it's larger. Take it back down to size so you have your other options. You can freeze it. So now it's stuck like that. I took the book away, but the book's still there, just like we had freeze on our other dot cams. And your multiple display modes here if you need to section it off or take away the options at the top so that they're not there. If you don't need to change them, you can do that. Over here on the side, I haven't used the review mode, but this is where you can go back and get your photos, videos, time lapse, what have you. And then the split screen is something that I love. So you can have the beginning of a project here on this side, freeze it, and continue working on a project with the kids. Or if you're doing a science experiment, you could have the controlled version on this side frozen and then continue to go through the experiment on this side. This is a great feature on these dot cams that normally helps sell you guys. You can also change it so instead of a vertical split, you have a horizontal split if that works best for what you're working on. Going back to camera, if you look at the bottom, there are some other options. You can record, so you could record the directions using this and it'll save, but remember in your settings to change where your recordings are saved. See, this is saving it to the C drive and you want to save it in your H drive. So make sure you change where everything is being saved so you're able to find it. So you have the recording. You can record underneath the dot cam. You can record yourself if you want. I have even used this in the classroom with recording student responses. Set up a little station in front of your desk. Flip the camera around so they're not sitting at your desk, they're sitting at a table in front of yours, and record away. The next one is, is a time lapse. So you can record a time lapse. This would be great for science as well. Live broadcast, which I have not used, so good luck with that one. Twain is where you would be able to scan something and turn it into a PDF and fax it, email it, what have you. Oh, I got ahead of myself. This is a QR code reader, so you can literally put a QR code underneath. So I put the QR code under there, press the button, it scans it, and it takes me to wherever that QR code is linked to go. So that's a useful tool. You can read QR codes on your computer now. Close that. The next one is text-to-speech, which is not perfect, but what you do is you put your text underneath the camera, click on the text-to-speech, click on it. It's going to take a picture of the document and it's going to read it. So this could be useful for your English language learners. And then you just press play to listen to it. It doesn't do very well with the different icons and formattings, but if it's just straight text, I maybe should have used this book as an example instead. It does much better, so let's try it with this. Nope, not much better there today. But sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. That's the text-to-speech feature. Auto crop with the photos. And then, of course, you can always take a snapshot of what you had. So we're back to the beginning. And those are the basics. One thing that I did want to share with you guys, a lot of you are having problems with the extended screen who aren't used to it. So if you can see it on your desktop monitor on your desk, but you can't see it on your projector, all you have to do is click along the top and drag it over, and it'll be on your screen, your projector screen. Now remember, your mouse goes over there as well to control everything. So if you want to bring it back, you have to drag it back over to be able to see it on your desktop. If this extended screen drives you absolutely nutty and you want to go back to just having your one monitor, you can right click on your desktop, click on display settings, come down to the multiple displays, and you want to duplicate these displays. Once you've clicked on that, it's going to pop up asking you if you want to keep changes, apply. Do you want to keep? Yes. If not, revert. And that is how you use the new dot cams. If you have any more questions, let me know.